it's over. Yes. After all, I too am bound by destiny. Destiny? Who are you kidding? I won't let you leave like this. Too much blood, and too many tears have fallen. Oh boy. Quah! Tell him, Phoebe. Come on, Hugo, run. Not yet. We have to get him. I think he's pretty much accepted his defeat. I mean, after all the pain he caused, he does deserve to die. But, you know, still, it's not really going to change anything. We can't stay any longer. Let's go. Get out of here. What are you doing? Also, I should note you'll see certain scenes after this, but if you have like if you brought characters like Thomas, Cecile, Fred, Rico, Dio, Sasarai, characters like that into the final battle, you won't see scenes with them. Just kind of weird, but yeah. I just thought I'd bring that up. Quah! That's right. So let's go. We're all going home. Yeah, well, let's just roll on out of here. Master Thomas, hurry! It's going to collapse. Oh my. I must be out of shape. You go ahead without me, Cecile. I don't think she's going to allow that. You can't be serious. Hurry up. You are the master of the Buddha Hut Castle, aren't you? You can't give up. I suppose not. Come on, Thomas. You know better than that. Well then, get moving. I won't leave you behind. Uh-oh. They're still bone soldiers. Damn. I don't think this place will hold together much longer. But let's get going, Rico. Yes, Master. Come on, Fred. We never really built up Fred or Rico a whole lot, but they can still take care of themselves. What are you doing, Rico? Come on. Sorry, Master. Come on, Rico. Get going. Why are you still carrying that backpack around? Oh no! Oh no! What? What now, Rico? Hurry. Oh no, it's gone! The badge! It's gone! The badge? Ah, there it is! What are you doing? Leave it be. No, I won't. It proves that I'm the apprentice of Master Fred of the Maximilian Knights. I'll give you another one later. Let's move. I want this one. It's a memento of the first time I met you. Aw, Aw. That's kind of sweet. Rico, don't do this to me. Okay, fine, you win. I think Fred's about to take care of some business. You wait here. I'll go get it for you. Yes, master. Well, Fred's got balls. You gotta give that to him. Bishop, we're nearly at the exit. Thank you, Dios. I apologize for the trouble. It's not a problem, Bishop. This is my job. But Dios, since we didn't get permission from the temple to be here, you won't be rewarded for your service. I realize that, Bishop. Dios, are you a little off or something? Maybe you just like working hard. Maybe. You are my only connection to a promotion, Bishop, however weak that possibility may be. With a personality like mine, I am not well liked by my seniors. I'll have no chance anywhere else. That's commendably devious, Dios. Besides, Bishop, you look a little like my son. Dios, I am older than you. I almost forgot. Well, we're almost there, so let's hurry. Oh, those two. Ms. Apple, it's getting dangerous here, so please evacuate. We'll take care of the rest. I appreciate your concern, but I'll keep to my word and wait here. But they might not make it back. You're young and inexperienced. Don't worry. They'll be back. How do you know, miss? I'm old enough to know when people are honorable. You just gotta believe. This is really coming down. Damn, are they ever going to stop coming? Probably not. There are too many of them. Fubar, can you do something about this? No, okay. Fubar can't lift us all out of here. No way. It's not that far to the exit, so let's not give up. I promised Chief Lucia I'd look after you, and what? I miss Chief Lucia's home-cooked food already. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. Now I'm hungry too. Let's get back home and eat until we explode. I think Fubar agrees with that. Oh boy. Lots of ghost armor, and Azodeses. And bone soldiers. Oh, I don't see any rock golems. Damn! Not again. Sergeant, let's go. Just rush right through them. Makes sense. Did we make it back? So yeah, a lot of these scenes will differ depending on who your flame champion is, but most of them aren't really too different, just slightly. So it's not a big deal. Although I think the ending you get will be different. You know, depending on who your flame champion is. Hey Hugo, have you finished packing? Yes, I didn't have much to pack anyway. I know it's only been a few months, but I've got wanderlust already. Beecham, you don't sound very enthusiastic about going back and rebuilding the village. It's still too early to retire, you know. I see your point. That's Chris. Chief Lucia, can I have a minute with you? Of course, we have time. That's funny. No, it can't be. Yes. Okay, well, that was interesting. Hey Hugo, Flame Champion Hugo. You saved the grasslands. Maybe someone will write an epic poem about you. The Flame Champion? I wanted to be a hero so that I could protect people. I've learned that this can be done by anyone. When the True Fire Rune showed me the memories of my predecessor, Lance, I thought I wasn't fit to be the champion. Sure, it takes a lot for a person to maintain the memories of someone else's life. You're too young for such a thing. Uh-huh. Is it uncomfortable to be labeled a hero, Hugo? Yeah, so I've learned. I've had enough attention for now. I suppose so. Problem is, I still hold a grudge against you, even though I know it's not the way a hero should act. I understand. It's normal for a young boy to hold a grudge. Even though you're a hero, you're still a boy. That is true. As Lucia noted, we never know when our paths will cross again. Maybe it'll be in a town or a battlefield. I extend my best wishes and good luck to you in all your endeavors. Adhering to the Code of Honor. This is the Zexan way of saying farewell. Please do not take offense. There you go. On occasion... Hugo, we are leaving. Looks like we're all ready to go. Yep, I'm coming. Chris, can you lean forward a little for me? Oh boy. Aww. It's a Huggles. I ask the spirits to be with my rival and comrade. Keep her well until we meet again. Aww. That's sweet. This is a grassland style farewell. Alright, see you, Chris. See, that was nice. Done talking? Yep, all through. Okay, let's go. First, we'll reconstruct our village. Then, Hugo, you'll need a lot of training to become my successor. Oh boy. I hope you haven't decided to make me chief just yet. You are the Flame Champion. Who else can become the next chief, Hugo? Don't ask. Just listen to your mother. Good luck with the training. Damn. Ha 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 ha. All's well that ends well and such. Hugo revives Karayan village, succeeds Lucia as chief, and becomes a bridge between Zexen and Harmonia. Sergeant Joe returns to Duck Village and remarries his ex. He's devoted to his kids. Fubar ends up living in Karayan village with Hugo. They get along just fine. Lucia, after yielding her position as chief to Hugo, she moves to Dunan where she works for Karaya's future. Beecham, asked by Lucia to stay on as chief, Hugo's lieutenant, as hot-blooded as ever. Luce wants to mother all children who have lost parents in war, wants one big happy family. Dupa, as chief of the Lizard Clan, he faces the Zexen Federation on the front lines of battle. Sheba, when the fighting ends, he returns to his clan and gets married. Bazba maintains his position and never lets his guard down. Wilder makes his living as a grassland guide who escorts caravans. Rhett, member of Zexen Archaeological Association, specialty ancient ritual sites. Peggy stays in Buddha Castle and gains a reputation as a blacksmith. Anne achieves a dream of owning a shop in Karayan village, but dislikes the rude and crude clientele. Twakin returns to Great Hollow and continues to expand it. Dominic keeps up armor shop in Buddha Castle. Customers avoid his lengthy chats. Shizu, entrusting Thomas with the key to her cozy hideaway, she sets off on a journey. Mel sets out, leaving word she's visiting Branky's hometown. Mamie voyages to a new land seeking the legendary cookbook once sought by her father. Lily returns once to Tinto, then decides to study in Harmonia. By the time the president notices, she is en route. Reed ordered to stop Lily, who talks him out of it. He ends up accompanying her. Samus resigns as Lily's bodyguard, but is sent back to her when Minister Marlowe refuses to accept the resignation. See, at least this gives you more time to read them, unlike Exit Fate. Still gotta read it pretty quickly, but it's okay. Chris gains fame for her exemplary services as captain of the Zexen Knights. Lewis serves as an attendant and is eventually knighted. Salome, one of Chris's lieutenants, assistant leader of the Zexen Knights. Leo, true to his nickname, Iron Leo, always gives 100%, active in Zexen Tinto border clashes. Percival returns to Ixay village. When war breaks out, rejoins the Knights. Neither his sword nor his skills got rusty. Boris' cavalry always leads the charge into the Zexen Tinto border clashes. Roland fiercely loyal to Chris, this cool-headed elf knight is committed to Zexen service to the end. Fred, hearing that evil is afoot once again, he sets off on a new journey. Rico, asked to return many times, thoroughly ignored, she winds up helping Fred. Scott, seeking new trade routes, he journeys to the western continent. Ernie joins the Archaeological Association and researches ritual sites, discovers a secret Zexen ritual inscription. Mike departs Buddha Castle in the middle of the night with several mystery men and never returns. Augustine hears rumors of a beautiful palace in Torren and sets off to find it. Gordon, admirably elegant, a model Zexen gentleman. Debreceni bustles about, conferring titles to new residents of Buddha Castle upon their arrival. Halleck, per Hugo's suggestion, returns to his village with Tuda and others, who get rid of many infectious diseases. Mua follows the saga of the Flame Champion. His quest complete, returns to his homeland and gets married. Jimba vanishes from the pages of history after 2 turns as the champion's partner. Yuri retires to Almakina village and leads a peaceful life. Yumi returns with Yuri to Almakina village but seems to get out and about frequently. Yun, the spirit of Yun, lives on amidst the winds of grassland and the trees of Kaput Forest. Nice. Kind of like how they do like Karayans and the Zexen side of things. I kind of like how they do that. Godot, thanks to Sasra, he rejoins the SDDF. He still can't decide about that right-hand rune. Queen returns to her life in the Southern Frontier Defense Force. Recently, she's given up vegetarianism. Ace, what a life, managing the headstrong SFDF. He can't avoid complaining. Joker says fighting is difficult, but continues nonetheless. That's the Joker for you. Jacques plans to fabricate an even more powerful bowgun. Ayla Godot refuses to let her join the SFDF, but lets her accompany them as a trainee. Duke heads south on a new mission, still hoping for a rematch with Godot. Elaine, her fate is bound up with Duke's, but it looks like she has no plans to quit working as a mercenary. Gao goes out on a military training tour, but often returns to Galeria to help Duke. Nicholas heads south with Duke, defends him in any battle. Watari, once his contract is up, he disappears. Ayami disappears in pursuit of Watari. Of course. Only makes sense. Estella sets out on a journey to find the 109th star. Rhodey devotes himself to his training while traveling with Estella, but he still can't fly. Bartz returns to Ixay Village and continues tilling the fields. Arthur spends his time running around looking for headlines. Kid responds to a request to solve the kidnapping of a lady of the Black Rose Society in an obscure nation. Nader, the theater at Buddha Castle, sells out after having the Flame Champion is rumored to have performed there. Ruby returns to Lubbock and has lots of healthy babies. Iku, even as she holds off the persistent Franz, she decides she wants to live with him. Franz makes great effort to help Lubbock villagers win status as second-class citizens. Well, that's nice. Good stuff. We're not done yet. Thomas, aided by Salome, gains free trade zone status for Buddha Castle, still served as lord of the castle. Sebastian, still Thomas' assistant who's devoted to Buddha Castle's accounting, constantly worries. Cecilia is captain of the guard. She and her 3 subordinates, including Thomas, keep the peace in Buddha Castle. Juan, as the population of Buddha Castle increases, so do the pupils at his dojo, but second Master Emily does the teaching. Piccoli boasts to the people of the castle that he's a great wizard who can show them how to win the War of the Champions. Martha, the popularization of Buddha Castle increases and commerce flourishes. She is always smiling. Muto, a busy warehouse keeper, he mistakenly hands over the wrong goods often. Ike heads to the Silent Reading Society, sometimes holds meetings in a deep basement of the castle. Kuroku, everyone's doing fine. Nei goes back to traveling, free as the breeze with Toppo and Shaban. Toppo protects Nei and Shaban, dreams of owning a small theater. Shaban not sure if she wants to pursue a career as a wandering minstrel or as a Kempo master. Kenji opens a gymnastics school at Buddha Castle and gains popularity with the kids. Wanfu sets off on a voyage to avenge a friend. Goro loses to his dad in bath match. He then goes off to find materials with which to build a new bath. Billy, Melville gets a hold of him and takes him back to Benet del Zexe. Kathy, still running the rant for Buddha Castle. Recently, she's been holding horse races. Guillaume can't stand working as an appraiser either. That figures. Melville returns to Benet del Zexe with his father. Alanis, the war having ended, she goes north with her family, hoping to fulfill her promise to Melville and Elliot someday. Elliot, his ambition to become a treasure hunter, like Melville's father, is opposed by his own father. Well, that's a shame. Nice shot of Benet del Zexe, though. I like that. Apple, when the biography of her teacher is done and Caesar is gone, she opens a school in her hometown. Caesar, painfully aware of Albert's superior talent, he sets off on a voyage to see the world. Albert is said to have served bravely in Harmonia's army, but he's also a strategist for a great power on another continent. Truth? Edge, to defeat a foe sought by the Star Dragon Sword, he goes on a voyage to the south. Landis, whereabouts unknown. Sine Y finishes her military training prior to getting married, returns to Dunan. Vicky, at the victory banquet, she announces she'll teleport everyone back to their hometowns. She and her guests teleport. Vicky teleports all over, chasing Elder Vicky and others. Cortez VII sets off by ship from Benet del Zexe to open a shop in Holy Harmonia. Jean returns to Brass Castle, resuming her career as a rune sage. Tuda goes with Halleck to his village, where they help many residents. Mio accompanies Tuda to Halleck's village. Wanting to help Tuda, she begins to study medicine. Emily becomes second master at Juan's dojo, never neglects her own daily training regimen. Belle sets off on a journey with Gadget Z in order to become a great gadget master. Gadget Z aims to power up while traveling with Belle as her attendant. Futch, having rejoined the Dragon Knights, he's studying to get 3rd degree ranking. Sharon, she attends the new Dragon Knights ceremony and gets a golden dragon. Bright loves flying around in space with Futch, but Futch is bothered by his constant pestering. Sasarai returns to Holy Harmonia and serves as bishop, but suffers from existential angst. Dio, Sasarai's chief of staff, supports him publicly and behind the scenes. Nash, by the time the fighting ends, he is nowhere to be seen. Imagine that. Uber, there's a rumor he's been seen amongst the deformed creatures that sprang forth from the crumbling ruins. Sarah, caressing her one and only love, the only one who understands her, she is lonely but content. Luke's name vanishes from the histories of Harmonia, but he's remembered as one who defied fate. Yes, he is. He'll always be remembered for that. And for a lot of other stuff. There we have a shot of Hugo and Fubar. I wanted to call him Halleck. I don't know why. But yeah, depending on whichever Flame Champion ending you get, it'll have a different picture for them, respectively. So there you go. That's Suikoden 3, but we're not quite done yet. Yes, we are still not quite done yet. Because if you go past this screen... A new flame has been lit. Yes, it's Luke. Luke? What is this nonsense? Well, we're going to have to find out next time, because we're going to call this a recording session. But when we come back, we will be checking out this Luke flame. What could this be all about? So, thanks for watching, guys. And I'll see you next time for what will probably be the final recording session of Suikoden 3. Good stuff.